Tam O Shanter, A Tale by Robert Burns. When Chapman Billies leave the street and drouthy neighbours meet, as market days are wearing late and folk begin to tack the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy, get foo and nunca happy, we think no. O' the lang Scots miles, the mosses, water, slaps and styles that lie atween us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brew like a gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truthful and honest, Tam O Shanter, as he frae air connected canter, old air this is, where ne'er a tune surpasses for honest men and bonny lasses. O Tam, hast thou but been sae wise as ta'en thy ain white Kate's advice? She told thee weel there was a skellum, a blethering, blistering, drunken blellum that frae November till October, aye market day thou wasna sober. That ilka melder with a miller, thou sat as lag as thou had siller. That every naig was caught a shoe on, the smitten thee got roaring foo on, and at the laird's house even on a Sunday thou drank wi' Curtin Jean till Monday. She prophesied that later soon thou would be found deep drowned in Dunn, or catch wi' warlocks in the murk, by Alloway's old haunted kirk. Oh, gentle dames, it gars me greet to think how mony counsels sweet, how many length and sage advices a husband fae the wife despises. But to your tale. Aye, market neck, Tam had get planted on correct, fast by an ingle bleeze, and finally were reaming swats that drank divinely, and at his elbow suitor Johnny, his ancient trusty drouthy crony. Tam loved him like a very brother. They had been foo for weeks together. The neck drave on with sangs and clatter, and aye the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, wi' favours secret, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus. The storm without McDrare and Russell, but Tam didn't mind the storm a whistle. It's care mad to see a man sae happy, e'en droon himsel among the nappy, as bees flee hame the lads of treasure the minutes winged their way with pleasures. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, out o' the ills of life victorious. But pleasures are like poppy spread, you seize a flower, its bloom is shed, or like the snow falls in the river. A moment white then melts forever, or like the borealis race that flits ere you can point their place, or like the rainbow's lovely form, vanishing amidst a storm. Nae man can tether time nor tide. The hour approaches Tam moon ride. That hour next black years the key stain, a dreary hour he mounts his beast in, and such a nick he tax the road, and as ne'er poor sinner was a rodin. The wind blew as 'twad blown its last. The rattling showers rose upon the blast. The speedy gleams of darkness swallowed. Loud, deep and lang the thunder bellowed. That night a child might understand. The deal had business on his hands. Wheel mounted on his grey mare, Meg, a better never lifted leg. Tam skill patot through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst hodding fast as get blue bonnet, whilst crooning o'er some old Scots sonnet, whilst clouding round with prudent cares lest the bogles catch him unawares. Kirk Alloway was drawing nigh, where ghasts and hoods neckly cry. By this time he was crossed the ford, where in the snow the chapman smoored and past the burks and meikle stain, where drunken Charlie Bracksneck bane, and through the winds and by the cairn, where hunters found a murdered bairn, and near the thorn aboon the well, where Mungo's mother hanged hersel. Before him Dunn pours all his floods, the doubling storm roars through the woods, the lightnings flash from pole to pole, near and more near the thunder rolls, when glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirk Alloway seemed in a blaze. Through ilka board the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing. Inspiring bold John's barley corn. What dangers thou canst make us scorn, with tipping with fearing the evil, with who's got bay? We'll face the devil. The swats sae reamed in Tammy's noddle, fair play, he cared nae deals of bodle. But Maggie stood, recht sair astonished, till by the heel and horn admonished, she ventured forward upon the light, and foul Tam saw an uncasicht warlocks and witches in a dance. Nae cotillon brent new frae France, but hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels put life and metal in their heels. A when at bunker in the east there sat all Nick, in the shape of beast, a towsy tight black grim and large to gie the music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and guard them skirl till roof and rafters all to dirl. Coffins stood round like open presses. They shod the deed in their last dresses, and by some devilish cantrip slicked each hand its coal horn held a licht, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the Healy table a murderer's banes and gibbet airns. 'Twas spun lang wee, unchristened bairns, a thief new cut through the rope. With his last gasp was gabbed it gape. 5 tomahawks with blood red rusted, 5 scimitars and murder crusted, a garter which a babe had strangled, and a knife a father's throat had mangled. Whom his ain son of life bereft, the grey hairs yet stuck to the heft, with mair, oh horrible an offer, which even to name would be unlawful. As Tammy glowered amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. They reeled, they set, they crossed, they cleek it, till Ilka Carlin swat and reek it, and coosed her duddies to the work, and link it at it in her sark. Oh, Tam, now, Tam, had they been queens, oh, plump and strapping in their teens, with her sarks instead of creasy flannel, been snow white 1700 linen. These breeks o' mine, my only pair, the ains were plush, a good blue hair, I would again them off my hurdies for a blinky they bonny birthdays, but withered beldams old and droll rigwitty hags would speen a fall, louping and flinging on a crummock. Wondered didn't it turn thy stomach, but Tam ken what was what foo brawly. There was aye winsome wench and Wally. That night enlisted in the corps lang after kenned on Carrick shore. For mony a beast a dead she shot, and porish mony a bonny boat, and shook baith meikle corn and beer, and kept the countryside in fear. Her cutty sark, O Paisley harned, while the lassie she had worn in long etude, though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunty. Oh, little kenned I, reverend granny, that sark she got for her wee nanny, with 12 pound Scots was all her riches, would e'er a graced a dance o' witches. Ah, but here my muse, her wing maun cur, such flicks are far beyond her power. To sing how Nanny lap and flying, a supple jad she was in strang, and now Tam stood like een bewitched, he thought his very een enriched. Even Satan glowered and fidged and foo fain, and hotched and blew, we mitched and main, till first I'd caper sign another. Oh, Tam tents his reason altogether, and roars out, "Well done, cutty sark!" And in an instant all was dark. And scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish region sallied, as the bees buzz out with angry fight, when plunder and herds assail their bite, as open pussy's mortal foes, when pop she starts before their nose, as eager runs a market crowd, when catch and thief resounds aloud. So Maggie runs, the witches follow with money and eldritch screech and hollow. Oh Tam, they'll get thy faring. In hell they'll roast thee like a herring. In vain thy Kate awaits thy coming. Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keystane of the brig. There that them though thy tail may toss, a running stream they dare not cross. But here the keystane she could make. The fainted tail she had to shake for Nanny. Far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little was she Maggie's mettle. Aye spring broke off her master hail, but left behind her ain grey tail. The carlin crocked her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce a stump. Now, wha this tale of truth shall read, ilk man and mother's son, take heed whene'er to drink. Ye are inclined, or cutty sarks run in your mind. Think, ye may buy they joys, our dear. Remember Tam O Shanter's mare.